So just recently, I think what was it last weekend, or no, the weekend before last.
Yeah.
Tennessee and the Tennessee Titans and whatever the Alabama's team is, had their football game, and it was a very very exciting one.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff happened during it.
Yeah.
One of the big things that happened though is that Tennessee actually won.
I'm shocked they won because they were on a pretty big losing streak with Alabama.
It was like 10 years of losing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
It was around 10 years of losing, and then they beat them by a field goal.
Yeah, it was like by 3 or hold on. Let me look at the score. The score was
49-52.
It was 49-52. They beat them by 3 points.
Yeah.
But aren't they also kind of now just on a win streak almost?
Yeah, UT is, and they go and they play South Carolina on the 17th.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll keep it up.
That's gonna be it's gonna be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It was a pretty intense game. Sitting on my couch, I got up and I started screaming at the TV.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was at the Young Gravy concert at ETSU at that same time, and in the middle of one of the concerts, everybody jumped up and started screaming.
Yeah.
We all thought, we were like, well, they didn't do anything in the song. Nobody came out. And everybody was just shouting that Tennessee won against Alabama.
But I did think it was pretty crazy because at the end of the game, UT bombarded the field and they ripped out a field goal.
Yeah, they threw it. They got everybody. It was just a field of orange, just a bunch of guys in orange shirts. They tore down the field goal and they threw it into a river.
They threw it into the Tennessee River.
In which case they are facing what is it? What kind of fine is
it? It was $100,000 fine.
Yeah, it's $100,000 fine. But in good news, they did have good news because they are the Titans have lined up the last financing for an estimated $2.1 billion domed stadium that will put the franchise in position to host a Super Bowl.
Dang.
So that's cool. So at least there's one good thing.
I found it funny because I was on Twitter and I saw that UT tweeted out, "Yeah, that was awesome, but anywho, we need a new field goal to play next week's game. Can y'all help us out?"
Yeah,
I found that pretty funny.
Yeah,
it was kind of crazy.
Just with I don't even know how it happened. Was it I guess did people I don't know really what started the event. Was it just one dude jumped and then everybody joined him?
I have no idea.
That's probably what it was. It was probably just a chain reaction that led to everybody.
Yeah, just pure excitement. I don't know.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Yeah, because that was too. I'm surprised that there's no I don't think so, at least, if there's any reports of anybody getting hurt.
No, I don't think.
Which is really surprising to me, especially after they tore down a field goal.
Yeah, that was pretty nuts. I don't know how many people it took to... And to think in my head, thinking just I don't know, 30 or 40 people just holding a field goal and walking out of the stadium. That'll be a pretty crazy sight to see.
Yeah, how many people were there? Was it 600,000 people?
No, the capacity of the stadium I think is 101,000.
101,000. Okay. Because it was just a massive. It was just orange. There was nothing else. It was just you could see no green on the field.
That was one. Yeah, the whole field was just covered. With people.
And there were still people in the stadium. I'm looking at a picture right now.
It didn't look any different.
Huge.
It was still just full.
Actually, probably I bet you everybody that was there could have filled up that field 2 times over after looking at images.
I know, because there were still so many people left in those stands.
Looking at image, somebody has an image of them tearing down the field goal, and it looks like there's it's a kind of a pyramid pile, and then there's one dude in midair lunging towards the field goal.
Yeah,
he's gonna just take it down.
It was crazy. I don't know how they managed to rip it out of the ground, but
well, I mean, it was
100 people can do it.
Just all of them just putting their weight and just digging into it.
Going at it, man.
Yeah.
It was nuts. But the Florida and Louisiana game, that was pretty
I-
sad for Florida.
It's like a thing where it's after that, because that was going on at the same time, wasn't
Mhm.
it? It's like after that, it's like such like a
It was exciting and it was sad.
yeah.
It was sad for Florida because Florida's been, I think they're on a four-game losing streak. Louisiana,
Mhm.
which is over the course of 4 years.
Yeah, I had somebody tell me that they had tickets for both,
Yeah,
and they
Oh,
gave
man.
Tennessee tickets to somebody else because of course they're like, oh, Tennessee's gonna lose.
Oh,
There's no
dude.
point in it, and it was like midway through, and they're like, I regret many decisions in my life.
That's a crappy choice.
And this is now like missed the most energetic, like surprising game.
you didn't think Tennessee was going to win, then they did. You thought Florida was going to win, but they didn't. That sucks.
Yeah. Also, I was wrong. It wasn't 10 years. I think it was 15 years since they last won. So it's even longer.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. $100,000 fine. There's so much happened in such a short time.
I know, that's so bad. But Florida, Louisiana. Whoa. Whew. Florida got ranked number 4 in the SEC for rushing yards, which honestly isn't even that bad, even though they lost.
Yeah.
But they per game, they collected just about 213 rushing yards per game. Montrell Johnson Jr. and Trevor Etienne rushed for a combined 178 yards and a touchdown against Missouri, which was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess what was the score for the Florida one? Like, because Florida
45
lost.
45 to 35.
Florida lost, didn't they?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Louisiana won the game.
So it's like, it's like, dang.
And Florida hasn't even been doing that bad recently, and just to think, and Louisiana hasn't been doing good either.
So it was just kind of like a battle of,
Yeah.
It was like,
Battle of the not goods.
yeah. What was I gonna say? I was gonna bring up. Oh yeah. Do you think though that like since this has happened once, since Tennessee's been on this big lose streak, that every time they win,
Mhm.
they'll rush out into the field and like tear the field goal down, like it's a ceremony, and throw it into the like they'll like bring it back and they'll tear it out again and throw it back and they'll take it out again.
It's just it's like a tradition now.
Yeah, it'll
But-
just be like a.
I don't know. I'm you know my brother and my dad, they're going to the UT and South Carolina game, which I'm kind of jealous about. But I think they do have a chance against South Carolina
Uh-huh.
because like every game you think they're not going to win, they win. And I don't think they're going to win it against South Carolina, but I don't know.
A lot of uncertainties with these football games recently.
Yeah.
Has anybody done something like that before?
What?
Like tore up a field goal? Has that happened?
Probably, but I have no idea.
Like
Probably not of recent, but
no, definitely.
it would be. Has
Someone. Because I'm genuinely curious. I'm not because I would like since football's been going on for forever, so you would think that it would have happened at least one at a time.
Yeah.
At least it has to.
This can't be the first time.
If it was, I'd be surprised.
I know.
Legitimately.
It's only bringing up Tennessee.
Yeah, it's because it was recent, so we probably won't get any answers, but I guarantee it's happened.
Oh no, this isn't the first time.
Yeah. Okay.
Georgia fans destroyed a field they were on. They
A
rushed the
field?
field. Yeah,
Like uprooted the grass or
Yeah.
something. Like
yeah.
how long
actually.
ago was that?
It was something
It
like
hasn't been like 2009, like 10 years, right?
2000.
2000. Okay.
Yeah, they. Oh my gosh!
Like,
What the heck?
oh my god! It looks like they're in a bush. Is that how much grass they tore
I
up?
have no idea. It literally looks
Oh
like they're
my
in a
gosh.
crater.
Yeah.
But it was on
jeez.
2000, and they ripped out the field goal. It was literally against the Georgia and Tennessee game.
And did Georgia win?
Yeah, Georgia won.
Oh my gosh, that would have been poetic if
Yeah.
it was Tennessee versus Georgia,
And
not
then-
Alabama.
Yeah, they literally did the same thing that happened at the Vols game. They literally rushed the field, But the last game they didn't rip up the grass, but they rushed the field, ripped up the grass, and tore out the field goal.
That's wild. Okay.
What the heck? Yeah, so it's not the first time, but
No,
it's not
it's not.
common.
It is not. Wow.
That is
Jeez. Wild weekend. Wild weekend that was.
that was pretty crazy. Dude, it was nuts.
Yeah, like even at the concert that I was at, after it happened, nobody shut up about it. It was just constant talking about the Tennessee game.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it was a time.
I know.
What a time, like, hearing about it and then seeing it like on the news and all that.
Yeah.
What a time it was. What a time.
And they didn't show it on TV. They didn't show the field goal getting ripped out.
Yeah.
But I read a news article about it like the day after. I was like, what the heck? That can't be real. And I looked at photos and well, I guess it was real.
Yeah, the first photo I saw was them carrying it down the road.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
I was like, what? I was like, what are they doing with it?
I know. I mean,
it was such an odd impulse to sit and just
to throw it into the Tennessee River.
collectively.
Yeah.
100,000 people decided to just go.
It was crazy. It was
Just go rip up the field goal. Just go rip up the field goal.
You couldn't just be a normal person and run down there and celebrate. You had to go rip up the field goal. And act crazy.
Yeah, I mean, 15 years. That's what it'll do to him.
Yeah. I can't blame them. Well, I can. But
Yeah, that was a crazy news story. But I think we should end it off right there.
yeah.
Whew.
All right.
Yeah. Whew.
That wasn't even.